Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Friday,
Partying, yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to Diegesis. My name is Maple.
And I'm Arianna.
And today we are watching the season finale of Arcane. We are on season 1, episode 9. Man, okay, a lot happened in the last episode, so we'll see where this starts. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was giving him, I feel like I wasn't really giving him a lot of crap, but he does seem like he is very easily bendable.
He is.
But I just
he's
think
very malleable.
maybe he's so impressionable.
What are you signing up for?
Because he was kind of throttled into a position.
We haven't even scratched the surface. Silco's still out there.
Do you not understand? I am part of this now. Do we just leave him here?
You've always been a part of this. You just never had to look it in the eye. One dead kid? There's hundreds more where he came from, thanks to Silco and thanks to people like you who stuck their heads in the dirt.
Woof. But this is like the hard part, because it's like he thinks he's doing what's just and right, and she is doing it almost for revenge, and that's where it's like gets so messy.
Make me.
Oh no.
He can't beat her in a fight, I don't think.
I can't let you leave with them.
Then I guess you're gonna need to kill another trencher.
This is not where I saw this going.
Yeah, I was not anticipating them fighting out. Like, I was gonna say he could have just stuck in science. He could have just stayed in science, you know?
You won't make it alone.
You won't make it alone. But like, what's he gonna go do now? Like, you went to go do this. You went to you went on this campaign to go, do basically what your girlfriend's mother told you to. So now what are you doing?
Yeah. I wouldn't want to stand in front of that.
Oh,
yeah.
This is crazy. That was a crazy open. I wasn't anticipating that at all. So what is he gonna go back to?
Unless he just gives up on everything.
But he can't. He already made weapons.
I know.
So
it doesn't change what everybody else has been doing already either. Like, there's nothing he can do. Like, somebody's gonna do something with it. Like, he can't escape that.
No. Pandora's box.
Yeah, like if he's not doing it, somebody else is.
Oh, yeah, because homie was in her ear, too.
Say what you want about the late sheriff. He had his uses.
Too bad Jinx didn't think so.
We'll buy another.
You gonna do anything about that piece of shit that murdered my boy? Let me guess.
Oh.
Jinx will take care of it. Just like she's been taking care of
It's
everything
her
else.
kid.
We all
That's not good.
mourn the loss of your son. At least we have the solace of knowing he died fighting for our cause.
You're one to talk about sacrificing for the cause. Where is Jinx anyhow?
I just wouldn't be having a kid if I was working
Help
in
her
that
with the body.
field. Yeah, because he had a conversation with her that...
There's so many layers to what's going on right now. It's crazy.
I know. Oh, yeah, the papers. I feel like it was something for him, and he freaking evaporated her.
Oh, no, he's going to see him right now. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Victor, I know this will probably never see the light of day, but watching how you work so tirelessly to make the world a better place, well, I couldn't forgive myself if I didn't try. Everyone's got to do their part, right?
I don't know. Can he transmute her back? I don't know. Why isn't it doing the same to him?
Was it because he's already a part of it? It's like already like in him, basically? Or he isn't it?
It's alive. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a thing. Like...
Because his blood's in it, you know?
Maybe it will consume him, and then he becomes like the body of...
The grapes are hardened by the climate, but then so is everything that manages to survive in Noxus. Mel, would you like...
Stay away from Jace.
You really are fond of him.
Better yet, march back to your ship and get the hell out of my city.
Get hold of yourself. I taught you better.
I don't know. That seems like if you eat like that, maybe smell like leftover food a little bit. I'm sorry. I mean, like, who is eating like that?
The man who killed your brother doesn't believe the score is settled, and his resources exceed ours. If there is a chance Hextech can be weaponized, we must have it.
Piltover isn't your testing ground.
I've only accelerated a process you started.
I wanted to protect the city from people like you. I can't believe you'd start a war just to cover your ass.
I would set the world ablaze to protect our family.
I stopped being part of this family the moment you cast me out. Why did you do it?
Because you weakened me. I couldn't endure the look in your eyes whenever I made the necessary decisions to keep us safe. We need that weapon, Mel.
God, she's a machine.
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't think I've like really looked at her like upright.
Take your place at my side. It's where you belong.
Oh God.
That feels like a lot.
I'm sorry. I don't know where you'd have preferred.
Does he feel like he killed her?
I mean, I would assume so.
I don't know if I could have just dumped her ashes after all that.
It's just like he doesn't seem that much better for. Oh no.
For having tried to
Am I
like
interrupting?
integrate himself.
Yeah, like, but he doesn't seem like he's getting much better. Like he has the leg and whatever, but he still got the
Remember
car.
Distinguished Innovators competition? I remember you notching gears in the carriage over. They started cranking the engine and the whole thing was rattling. I thought a loose cog was going to take someone's eye out. Well, at least you didn't throw up. Everything made sense then. You have to destroy it. I know. The hex core. I can't do it. You have to. Please. What about your disease? Without the hex core? Promise me.
Oh God. What
Okay.
are they gonna do?
Okay. I promise. We lost ourselves. Lost our dream. In the pursuit of great, we failed to do good.
Wow.
We have to make it right.
I'm busy.
And here it is, the rebellion.
When you took Vander out of play, I thought now here's the man who understands what it takes to run an enterprise. Always 2 steps ahead. But times loved you, old man.
You're with him, are you?
You screwed up, Silco.
You're too young to remember what the Undercity was before it became an enterprise. We had nothing. You know what bore us through those times? Loyalty. Brothers and sisters back to back against whatever the world threw it up.
Which direction is she going with it?
Parasites like you who leech off their legacies.
There's no way.
Today's the day you die, Silco.
That's a risk I've known all my life. But I still believe in loyalty. I would have had your son killed for this. Though I suppose we're ahead on that account.
No.
Get out.
Oh.
Were you tempted?
Not for a worm like him. But he won't be the last.
I don't know what it is.
Who's he he's communicating with someone maybe?
Oh.
Because whose emblem is that?
Perfect place for an ambush. And you without your hammer.
I was reminded recently of what brought us together in the first place. The threats beyond our walls.
This city has a short memory. Far be it from me to stand in the way.
Blanket amnesty, unrestricted access to the Hexgate sovereignty. You really think you're in a position to demand all this?
I give you credit for your stunt. But the big display followed by a request for parley. You're tipping your hand. You're afraid.
I am afraid. Today I got a glimpse of what war between us might look like. Your people wouldn't stand a chance. Council could care less. I'm trying to save you from annihilation.
Not the fresh-faced Academy pledge, are you? You want peace. This is the price.
You'll discontinue the production of Shimmer.
Half there already.
And I need Jinx. She has to pay for what she's done.
Oh.
She was working for me.
Believe me, if I had it my way, it'd be you rotting in Stillwater. But we can't make a deal with a snake and cut off its head. We both have our shitty parts to play. Get me Jinx, and I'll give you your nation of Zaun.
That's I was not. Oh God, I'm not expecting all of this. Like
Crap,
the conversation.
We're still forgetting that Jinx was where Caitlyn was.
Oh my God, yes.
Astonishing. You say all this came about in your own brief lifespan? How were you able to accomplish so much so quickly?
You'd be surprised what you can pull off when your life depends on it.
Surely there are more efficient and safer methods of transportation.
It's not enough to give people what they need to survive. You have to give them what they need to live.
1,000 times I've imagined this moment. Never like this. All we ever wanted. The boy didn't even haggle. And what do I lose but problems? Oh, it all makes sense now, brother. Is there anything so undoing as a daughter?
Wait, what? Okay, because she was in the like mirror when Caitlyn was getting out of the shower.
If
right?
she's on that stuff, then she could be moving around.
He infused her with it.
I know.
Oh. He doesn't see her.
Everyone, out.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, man.
I appreciate the Western. I appreciate the Western music.
This is a vibe. Oh, shiznit.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Woo!
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
Bro, what?
Oh. Oh. Vi. Oh, not good, Vi. Not good, Vi. Not good.
Oh, girlfriend.
Oh my God.
Finish her.
Oh.
And again, it's that.
Your guard needs work. I wish I could say it gets easier, kiddo. But I'd be lying. What I can say is, she still needs you. They all do. So what do you say? That's my.
Oh. Oh my God, dude, how it switches with the colors and everything. Oh, they set the mood. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh!
Ripped her arm right off.
Oh, right into the jukebox.
Flawless victory.
Oh, hot dang.
Silco.
I would like wait.
Also, like, grab the other glove.
Well, it's like broken.
I know, but she can't leave that there. for someone to reverse and Oh my god. This episode is insane.
The underground have shown me two things. I'm not fit to govern the people who live there, and neither are you. Our opportunity to demonstrate our compassion, our solidarity, is past. They're right not to trust us.
They kick.
You're walking a fine line, Jace.
With respect, I don't give
just for him to
think of me anymore.
Wow.
Except you. You were right. My days here are numbered, but I've come with Victor, my partner, and a Zaunite, with one final proposal.
Jace has brokered a peace with Silco in exchange for the Undercity's independence.
What? Nonsense! We have prestigious.
Oh god.
Really thought I buried this place. I should have known better.
Her eyes.
Powder?
Nothing ever stays dead.
Are we alone?
For now. Maybe forever.
That sounds crazy in the headphones.
Wanna know a secret?
Not really.
Silco thinks he made Jinx. All his rants and his hard-won lessons. Excise your doubts, Jinx. Be what they fear, Jinx. Like everything was the same as when Vander left him. But he didn't make Jinx. You did.
I'm sorry, Powder. I never meant to leave you.
You never left. I always heard you. Shadows in the streets. Your voice. Pushing me. Picking me up. When all the colors were black, you're the reason I'm still alive.
I spent so many nights in that shitty prison on that freezing floor, hungry, bloody, counting the hours. The only thing that kept me going was the thought of getting back to you.
Are we still sisters?
Nothing is ever going to change that.
I always knew you'd come back.
What's going on?
Wow.
He took everything from us. Right here, he stabbed Vander in the back. Just like he planned to with me. All the time saying you abandoned me when he knew the truth. We're missing someone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is Caitlyn, I should point Caitlyn out.
No. No, no, no.
Oh my
no,
god,
no,
oh
no,
my
no,
god,
no,
oh my
no,
god,
no,
oh my
no,
god,
no,
oh my
no,
god.
no, 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 please God, no, please God, no, please God, no,
No, no.
Girlfriend of his this morning.
What did you do?
I made her a snack.
No!
I'm not that crazy.
Well, y'all, let me tell you, they
They really had me there.
Oh God.
Powder! Leave her out of this!
Where should I sit? That's your choice, really. Make her go away. Please. Send her on her way in. And you can have Powder back.
Okay. I can't. No! Listen, we can just go. We'll leave and never come back.
Where would we go? No, no, no. She's not saying that.
It's true. We'll put this behind us. You'll never have to see him again, Powder.
What do you have to say about that?
Her name is Jinx. She's lying. You'll be with her a day before she realizes you aren't that girl anymore and turns her back on you.
You aren't lying. You wouldn't lie to me. Not again.
I'm not lying. I'm on your side. I promise.
Shut up! We're talking.
The Topsiders offered me everything. Independence, a seat at the table. all in return for you. They can all burn. Everyone betrays us, Jinx. Vander. Her. They will never understand.
Oh, shit, dude.
It's only us. You're my daughter. I'll never forsake you.
Except you listen to him talk about how he might do it.
So the problem is...
Caitlyn, you really should have played that a little bit better.
Or just pretended that
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Drop the gun.
Both of you dropped the gun. Oh my god, I'm so stressed.
Wait! She's my sister. Vi, she's too far gone.
Wow. He's gonna grab it.
She just plays her
No,
bit.
she's, yeah.
It's like in her now. Like, I don't know.
Now finish it.
Damn it, Hannah! Wake up! Remember who you are. I know you remember.
I just like, I don't know. I don't think she comes back.
Stop, Vander!
Don't listen to her!
Mom! Me!
What is going on? This is awful.
Yo, did she smoke Silco?
I look like...
Oh!
I told you. I said... What did I say?
She
I
would be his
said-
undoing.
I was like, that will be his demise.
No, I'm sorry.
I never would have given you to them. Not for anything.
I mean, I hope that's true, but I don't really believe him.
Oh. That's awful.
Truly.
Mm.
Do you think she's gonna... I don't think she'll kill Vi. Well, maybe she will. I don't know. I feel like she's more likely to kill her. Maybe unalive
okay.
herself.
I don't know. Or she's just gonna go bananas.
Oh, she's sitting in Jinx. Is she gonna shoot Jinx? Metaphorically. I'm so stressed. Oh no.
Wow, very cool.
I thought maybe you could love me like you used to, even though I'm different.
She didn't say she didn't.
But you changed too. So here's to the new us.
I am a monster, you ripped out all my parts. Worst of all,
I have chills.
I gotta kill
Oh my god.
the soul.
Oh, These colors, they, like literally how they set the mood in this is absolutely insane.
Whoa, a shark.
Show them.
The things.
We will show them all.
Is she about to take out the hex gate?
What could have been?
Is that the sign of Piltover?
I support Councillor Talus's
Oh no,
proposal.
she's taking away her.
Oh.
Or is that just a council building?
Ghost, a fallen angel. You ripped out all
That's like the
Oh my
only
God.
good thing we've
I
got
know.
going.
I couldn't care worse.
Oh God.
I hope you know
Is that the moon?
when you go.
Like what it?
I know. Where did she shoot it?
I don't understand.
Where is it going?
I feel so insane right now.
I
Like, did we
know.
miss like the whole part of the master plan? Like,
Oh,
No, she's shooting up at the city.
Yeah.
I think it just is.
I think it's them. Like, it's gonna hit them.
It's like visually.
It's gonna hit them. It is. He's gonna come in front of their back.
Oh my god.
They were literally gonna give them their own, like, because that's what they were voting on, right?
Yep, as they were giving them independence.
Yeah. This show has done nothing but surprise me episode after episode.
Yeah, like, I just... Where do I begin? Where do I begin and where does it end? Just anything. Like, there were a lot of things. Like, the one thing that I did expect was that Powder would be Silco's demise. Like, I feel like that's just a tale as old as time. Mm-hmm. And you could very, very easily see by their dynamic, like... And I was like, and she's just too, like, if it's not Vi, it would have been her. Mm-hmm. But I think, like, she's too attached to the way that Violet used to love her. Kind of how she says at the end there, that I think that she wouldn't necessarily take it that far with her sister. But I think somebody like Silco, like, he came in... And like she said, like, he thinks that he made her, even though she knows in herself that it's her feelings that were brought on by losing her family, losing her sister.
Right. Because she was actually shown unconditional love. And then what Silco, you know what I mean? Like, it's all like...
Their thing was very weird.
Yeah. It's just like, it's also that piece of like... Yeah, you nurtured her, you took her in, you saw yourself in her to a point, but like,
it's kind of like,
is it unconditional, or is it like at the end of the day, she basically became his watchdog? Everyone's afraid of Jinx, you right? You know what I mean? Like, everything, like, everyone's like, she's a liability, she's crazy, she's off the handle, but he's like, but that's an asset. Like, you know what I mean? Versus like, I love her for her, but I don't know, who knows? He's like, but also though, if he loved her for her, he wouldn't have been like, you must get rid of all that is Powder. You know, that wouldn't have been the whole piece. So I get what you're saying with like she like it was Vi.
It's like he's like the pageant mom of crime.
Yes, that's like the best. That's the best way. There's always a stipulation.
Yeah,
attached.
It's like you're perfect as long as you're perfect to me,
and the way I need you to be,
and
perfect.
like the way I need you to be perfect. Which I mean is nice that his sentiment then, like, I think he finally said, like, at the end, like, he finally admitted to himself, like, just on your own, like, you can be you. Like, I think that that's a nice sentiment. I'm not saying that that's what, but I think in their time together, before leading up to him saying that to her, like, he really just, like, it was too, the way he was treating her could have come across as too transactional just between the two of them. I don't think he ever really opened up to her to tell her, like, he was always just trying to, like, teach her a lesson or keep her in line, that I don't think that they ever fully actually connected.
But what's so weird though too is because even the name Jinx is it like he says, he's like, you gotta take back that meaning, like, you're not a Jinx, like, whatever, like, who you are is great, but at the end of the day it's like he wasn't nurturing all of her, just the parts that he wanted to see. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to condense it so much as to just white and dark. You know what I mean? Like, but like bad and even, good and bad or whatever. But it's like, because he's like, you're perfect. And because her biggest insecurity laid within, like, everyone's like, you're a Jinx. Everything goes wrong when you're involved. Like, you can't do this. Like, you need more help than what, like, Vi did at your age, blah, 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 blah. So I understand what he's saying. He's like, no, you're great how you are. But in the day, he isn't taking that whole piece of her as she is. So it's like, and it's just so messy. It's so messy. But you saying pageant mom, like, of crime, it's like the best way to put it.
Pageant mom of crime. Yeah.
Because,
like, in a way, I'm not saying that's like what, like, I'm not like, oh, that's the end all be all of their relation, but like, it's just like could be a component of it, or like a vibe.
Well, it's the vibe of like, he likes that he sees himself in her, and that's what he's more drawn to.
Yeah.
Versus her as an individual.
Yeah, which is kind of the problem, which is where that becomes a problem for him, because the minute that it's kind of like, it seems like that's the tale as old as time for him, right? For Silco. Like, he liked like he liked his brother until he no longer saw himself in his brother.
Right, exactly.
He would have done the same to Jinx. Like Silco would have loved Jinx until he no longer saw himself in Jinx. Or Jinx then becomes a outgrown version of who he is and passes him, because there's a lot of talk about him being an old dog and like, you know, like it's not going to work out for him much longer because he's just been in the game too long, right? And it's like, but that's kind of the issue, is like Jinx then is your protege,
yeah,
your protege, and like she is passing you, like she then passes you,
but
and no longer, and then the relation there becomes no longer I see myself in you, now I am my own entity. And then it's like, it's almost like symbolic that Silco would die with her now letting go of this like tug and pull of who she's going to be within herself, which side of herself she's actually going to choose. And so when she fully like hits her metamorphosis, like she's done with that and decides like, and she sits in her chair and decides that she's Jinx after, you know, taking Silco, it's like, it just makes sense.
Yeah. And it's also really interesting that she is so portrayed as like the thorn in his side by everybody. Like everybody, like in his camp, you know, it's like Jinx is a distraction, she's a liability. So it's like, it's almost the exact same piece of the outside world seeing as it was with Vi and like the other brothers. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't, but it's like on the opposite end. Like she is too unhinged, she's too raged, she's doing too much, versus like she can't complete this, she's not as BA as you are, you know what I mean? She doesn't know how to fight, she's not that piece. So like it's so crazy that it's such a mirror, because like it does feel like when she sits in the chair and she takes Jinx and she picks up the gun, it's finally her just being her. And not for anybody else.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's,
which was kind of like her evolution over, like I was gonna say, like as we saw like the show progress further, it's like she didn't really spend a lot of time, like she was involved with Silco obviously, but like what we saw of Jinx, I feel like majority of the time it wasn't her, like she wasn't that involved in what Silco was doing. Like anytime Silco was really doing something, he was doing it like with other people, you know? And then Jinx was off doing her own thing or tinkering or building her own stuff. It does feel
like she was always on a side quest.
Kind of like a kid, like always in her room. Like she's kind of like, yeah, like she's in relation to you, but like you guys aren't really moving together fully. So like it makes sense that she kind of has this like tug and pull, like, and that, yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. It just didn't happen the way that I thought it was.
None of it did. None of it did. That whole episode was just like a what?
Yeah.
That's just all, like the fact that like Jace went and was like, no, we're gonna give them sovereignty, like we're gonna make them their own space, and they were voting on that, and then she does it, and it's just like, wow.
I know, and then the rocket like looking like it's flying towards the moon, but you know it's like going across, and it's like gonna go like hit them in the meeting as they're actively voting to like basically like free the Undercity.
So does Powder hold all the control then? Is that what it is? Like, does she step into that?
I mean, she's gonna wreak havoc. Yeah. Which means that I imagine that now, moving forward in the second season, that chick's mom is going to come more into play.
Well, she basically like, she's not where they are, so like who else is like going to stand and run a city if that literally takes out the whole council?
Also, who's left up there? Because luckily, I mean, Heimdinger's in the Undercity with the Fireflies.
Yeah. Like
Firelights.
Like that's literally like he's there, and then so it's gonna become them against Mom, jacked ass Mom.
Yeah,
she is ripped.
Or they're gonna have to use them as like an in between now to really like.
I don't even know. I mean, but also the one thing I do.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like Jinx, like doing something like that. She is a Jinx because like. He had everything laid out. That would have really worked out probably in majority of everybody's favor rather than having her run around rampant. Now she's going to be completely out of control. No one is going to be able to control her.
Who's gonna there's no tug
people
to
are
reel
going to
her in.
start probably trying to work in her favor. So people are going to start working for her. She does a bunch of things that are like unhinged, and like she does genuinely as a character have bad timing on things. Like that's bad timing. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah. But granted, part of the deal in that happening was them giving over Jinx too. So
yeah, that is
so
true. She would have been
who
handed
even
over.
who even knows?
I don't know.
But also, I did love the fact that they went into like her sketch drawings when it was like the internal battle, and then when she like
yes,
just the switching of the way they switch visuals is just so
and frame switches to like other
astounding.
like artistic like
yeah, it's just impeccable.
Yeah,
there like I've never seen animation that sets a move and keeps you engaged in just the way, not even the switch as much as like for example in Korra when the watercolors are there, it's setting a tone in like it's almost like a scenery piece, you know what I mean? But like the animation, this feels like it's its own living piece that really like it adapts to the view of each character so specifically, and it's just like
good,
well done.
Yeah.
So
all right, guys. Well, thank you for watching the first season of Arcane with us, and we'll be looking forward to meeting back up with you all in November.
Thanks, guys.
So, bye.
See ya.